What is going on, Ape Army? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler. We got to go over a lot in this video. Really, the reason why AMC did really have a volatile move from the lows at about $35.64 all the way up to about $37.38 in the span of only about a half an hour. This was really down to some massive call sweeps that we did see for the November options expiration date for the $60 strike. But we will get into what a call sweep is, why it is moving AMC so much, as well as just go over the bullishness around AMC because we are setting up for a massive rally in the stock. We have to go over the fact that we are seeing a lot of bullish activity on the Fintel data, the fact that we were right about the short interest now at 21%, something I've been calling out on this channel for the past couple of days, as well as the debt ceiling crisis may be averted. All of this is leading me to believe we are going to see this massive rally in AMC stock. So let's get into this video, guys. Hit that like button for me, consider subscribing to the channel, as well as let me know down below in the comment section, what do you guys think? Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Do you think we're gonna rally? Do you think we're gonna trade sideways or sell off? Let me know your guys' opinion on that down below in the comment section, and let's fucking go, baby. So let's get straight into this video. AMC was down 0.62% in regular trading, down 0.22% in after hours trading. A relatively low volatile day as we have seen over the past couple of days. But what we actually seen today was a call sweep, and this came in on the Benzinga options trades alerts. It comes up as unusual option trades, and we did have a November 19th $60 call, 240 calls that were purchased right at the ask of $154 a piece. And then we did have another one for the same options expiration date and the same strike for 176 of these at $170 per piece. So you're seeing some very large trades going in. Now, for those of you guys that don't know what a call sweep is and what effect it does do to the overall share price, a call sweep is bullish. This means the call was traded at the ask. Multiple sweeps at the same exact strike price where the price of the option is going up is very bullish, as they continue to purchase more options while the price is going up. So we are seeing very bullish signs. And let me remind you, the first call sweep that we did see, because I wrote all of this down, was 240 contracts at $154 for the November 19th $60 calls. And then we seen another one about 2 hours later for the same exact strike and expiration date, and those were bought at $170 per contract. So you are seeing a lot of activity for the November 19th $60 expiration date. That means a lot of bigger money is placing bets that AMC is going to go much higher. And when you are buying these calls at the ask, that means you are going to get filled right away. You want to get in this trade immediately. So I think all in all, this is a great sign. And ultimately, when more contracts start to be purchased, especially a lot of them all at once, you do see the share price start to tick up as a result of that. So a lot of bullish activity from the option chains and the large trades that are being purchased for November at the $60 strike. Now also, we are seeing some 13F filings coming in from some firms as far as yesterday and today, 1, 2, 3, 4 in total, and these are all shares of essentially positions they have not closed out of or added to anymore. But what I want to point out is the average share price is in between $46.30 on the low end and $51.25 on the higher end. Some of these 100 shares, 167 shares, 4,426 shares. So not a whole lot as far as the overall value, but the fact that these firms are continuing to hold on to their positions when they're significantly down on their position is definitely a bullish sign right there. Now, let's get into this whole debt ceiling situation, move on to the Stonko tracker data and then the Ortex data, ultimately a little bit of technical analysis after that, because this is really what has been holding AMC and the overall market down, is going to be the debt ceiling. We finally may get some resolution to this, and this will ultimately give AMC the room it needs to fly, because as we do know, we have seen AMC smashing their own records, as well as the two last movies that came out, the James Bond movie as well as Venom. They have both broken their own records respectively. So definitely a lot of fundamental catalysts that will push AMC higher. We just got to get the major fear catalyst out of the way, and the biggest one of all is going to be the debt ceiling. Now let me read you guys this article real quick, go through the key points. Senate GOP leader McConnell offers short-term debt ceiling extension following pressure from Biden. Key points: Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell on Wednesday offered a short-term suspension of the U.S. debt ceiling to avert a national default. In quotes, "We will allow Democrats to use normal procedures to pass an emergency debt limit extension at a fixed dollar amount," McConnell wrote. The stopgap offer from McConnell would take some pressure off both parties to reach a compromise by October 18th, when the government is expected to default. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki offered somewhat cool comments for the McConnell proposal later Wednesday. So it does look like this is more than likely going to pass, and it does say in here that they are going to meet on Wednesday, which Wednesday is today. Obviously later into the day we should get an update to this. If we do get an update to this, I will be sure to bring you guys that information, because we will see a major rally in the equity market. So this is really the big thing that we have to get, to get the fear out of the markets, to see AMC have the potential to rally. This is really what we've been following a lot on this channel, because it is what is holding AMC back and just the overall markets in general. So that's what you guys need to know from that. Very, very important to go over. Now, let's talk about the Ortex data, because we are correct on our estimates. Look at that, 21.17% short interest, just like we have called out over the last couple of days on this channel. This is a great thing to be seeing. You want to see that short interest continue to climb. We are still seeing the data being somewhat delayed, in my personal opinion. You're not seeing the free flow on loan has moved pretty much at all, still at 22.26%. Share utilization pretty much at the same at 85.71%. Current shares that are sold short, 108.3 million, and then like I said, the short interest at 21.17%. So overall, this is very, very bullish. Now I don't expect the short interest to move around quite a lot, just because of where the free flow on loan is. We're getting pretty close to, the free flow on loan matching up with the estimated short interest. So I want to see these numbers actually update, because I don't think they're updating right now. They stayed flat even over the past 7 days. If the free flow on loan continues to go up, we will see the short interest continue to go up as well. It is pretty basic, but I do expect it to remain around 21%. Now let's go over the Stocko tracker data, because we're not seeing anything too crazy. About 14,000 calls that are in the money for October 15th. That's the next weekly expiration date, and then we are seeing 174,000 that are out of the money. So if we do see a big move to the upside, you can see a little bit of a gamma squeeze, just because we have so many options that are out of the money compared to in the money, but I wouldn't expect anything too crazy. Now let's take a look at the option chain that is getting all the attention from obviously the big money. That's the November 19th expiration date, and you're only seeing about 3,000 in the money calls and 55,000 out of the money calls. So definitely not a very high week for option activity, but you are seeing a lot of big money placing their bets on November 19th. So that'll be very interesting to see how this does develop and unfold over the next coming weeks. We will see a lot of options push over to that monthly expiration date, which obviously October's is October 15th, and then November's is November 19th, and then December is obviously December 17th. So you're going to see a lot more activity on the November expiration day. I will keep you guys posted on any unusual options trades that you guys need to know, because that is directly what big money is placing their bets on. So all in all, guys, looking very, very bullish. Now let's briefly take a look at the technical analysis where we do currently sit. For this, I always use the 4-hour candlestick charts, just so you guys can get a better picture of what is actually going on. And we have been pretty much sideways for a while now, besides this move that we did see to about $53 per share. Now we are trying to get to about $40 yet again, but we're pretty much in the middle, in between 30 on the low end and 40 on the higher end at $36.83. So we have to break out past 40, which, as we do know, AMC can be very volatile. So I would not, get discouraged that we're not above $40 right now. This can happen at any time. And like I said in the last video, if you guys are impatient, you're feeling any kind of impatient feelings towards AMC, check out the last video I just made, guys. That'll subside all of your impatiency feelings that you are seeing right now. So all in all, it still could go either way at this point. If the debt ceiling situation actually does get resolved tonight, I do expect a pop coming in the next coming days. If we can get above $40, that will then turn into our support level. So all in all, very jazzed about AMC. What we are looking at, the situation has never been more bullish, and I have never been more convicted in this trade than I am right now. Still looking to buy more shares. Hopefully we do sell off a little bit so I can get a better average on those shares, but I will take this either way. If we sell off or go up, this is a patience play, and patience is going to pay, baby. So that is all for this video. Drop the like on the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know down below in the comment section if some of this information or whatever, you know, part of this does not make sense to you guys. I will clear the air for you because I want everybody on the same page. Also, if you guys want to directly support the channel, links to do that with a link for public as well as a link for Webull to get all the free stock your heart does desire, as well as if you guys want to be notified every time a trade is bought or sold, whether it's a day trade, swing trade, or long-term investment in stock, options, or crypto. That link is down below in the description of this video. Definitely check it out. It pays for itself over and over and over again. So that is all for this video. You guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you in the next one.